Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Algar Ruiz, and EASA Drones Program Manager. EASA for the health domain, which doesn't know what is EASA. So we are an agency of the European Union. Our main responsibility is safety of aircraft operations, and what we do is we develop technical requirements for the European Commission, so all these drones regulations that by now you are very familiar, and all this concept of US space in regulations, so we develop them. And the colleagues for the national aviation authorities, they implemented then on the basis of an European regulation. But we are also a competent authority ourselves. We actually give type aircraft certification. So we actually evaluate that the aircraft which, for instance, carry passengers or transport dangerous goods are safe to fly. So they are airworthy. They lift up and they will not drop on your head, and they will not collide with others, or they will not collide with the first obstacle they will find in the way. So this is also one of our main responsibility. The colleagues of the National Civil Aviation Authority, they give their other authorizations for the operations, the remote pilot licensing, operators licensing, their navigation service providers, their traffic controllers, so on and so forth. So we have a sort of shared tasks and responsibilities with Chris and the colleagues from the National Aviation Authorities. I would like to thank very much SU and SAFIR-Med, all the partners, but in particular Elikos and Mikael, because you have been giving us, and all the authorities, I think, a hard time. But we have been very lucky to work with you. I mean, you have challenged us and trying to get the best of what is the regulations. What we appreciate in EASA is the SAFIR-Med has been one of the projects that had decided from the very beginning there is drones regulation out there, no matter if they are applicable or not right yet. We will start already implementing them, because by the moment we will finish the projects, they will be applicable. So what is it that we work on previous regulations, and then that's put you in a difficult position, because you have been the pioneer that is trying to break through all these eyes of EASA, National Aviation Authorities, NSPs, everybody. You need to put everybody together to say, well, the regulation says yes, but I need this is for a demonstration. What we need to thank Mikael and Elikos in particular is that they have pushed us also to develop guidelines, because one thing is the regulation. We have AMC's guidance material, but we didn't really, when we were doing the regulations, we didn't think about how to do all these demonstrations in a safe manner. So thanks to Elikos, thanks to SAFIR-Med, we have developed now guidelines also for these demonstrations, which are needed in order to make the drones flying at the end. So we need to learn from these demonstrations. What I wanted to say about the particular project SAFIR-Med, but also for the health and medical flights, and in the regulation, medical flights have priority. So today, we have all the regulations for normal operations, whether it's manned or unmanned, but a medical flight will have priority. This is in the aerospace, but also there are ops requirements, and they are in the operational authorizations that the authorities they will also give. They will need to assess how to exercise this priority. So the whole system needs to assess that at the end you are going to save someone, or you are going to exercise a duty of this flight that is going to save someone, who is going to provide a service for a medical purpose, which is at the end saving lives. So we realize that these are, to start for drones operations, these are the first applications that have actually societal acceptance. Other applications may have or may have not, depending on the appetites of the citizens in a city to see drones flying over the head. But I would say, like today in the road, when there is an ambulance coming, so you don't think, you just put your car aside. Even if you are going to a meeting, you put your car aside and you let the ambulance go. And this will be the same in the sky. And we, thanks to SAFIR-Med and projects like SAFIR-Med, what we need to develop is all the system with sufficient assurance, with sufficient safety, sustainable, secure environment to make these things happening. Regulations are there, but implementation is, of course, the thing that will give us whether regulations are fit for the purpose. And thanks to everybody here is what the demonstrations are about. It's about to pave the way for implementation. So excellent. Thank you very much.